question at times. It's
Do
fine.
you get a lot of
I'm not
that,
going to
Eve?
criticize it, but there's
You know
something
what?
in there.
Actually, usually it's an older guy's game. So do not do not criticize it yet. Like give it a good decade.
Yeah,
Because,
I think that's
like,
what I'm
look
going to
at
do. Put it on the shelf for now.
John said,
In the
I'll go
pantry.
to the grave with that one.
We'll put it in the
Look at
pantry
like
for now.
Miss Jenner, Jenner,
Mr. Jenner,
Oh,
right?
Yeah,
yeah,
Mr.
yeah.
or Mrs.
No,
Jenner.
but he wanted to. Okay.
He's
but
now a girl. But the point is, that's the age. Like they really, they're done with like working and being in charge, and they want a little break, and they really want the woman to appreciate their body. Like I find that a lot of it is that, they've always been saying, oh my God, you're so beautiful. Oh my God, you're so hot. Your butt, your boobs, your this. I can't live without you. You just drive me nuts. I want to. And they want the same. Like
Right.
they want. So they think if they dress sexy and they put like a little thong, like a little lace thong and maybe a lace bra,
they'll feel it.
They want to
They'll
feel
feel
that.
sexy.
They want to feel what it
John's
feels.
like, them, not me.
No, but they want to feel what it feels like to
be-
receive that attention. Right?
Got you. So that's where it
And
is.
they want to like
It's
feel
definitely
sexy
a-
for their body. Their, like. Even though they look like men, they want to, because our culture is very much about the female body as like the thing that we sell clothes on, and that's
Right.
the object of desire.
Mhm.
So I think it's only natural after like spending years, especially your early years, that's what you do, because that's all there is to do. you know.
Right.
You have the penis, you have to be the chaser, you have to hunt, and the girl is the prey. That's like the exchange.
Right.
And I think they're just exhausted. Also, like the dating apps, everything.
They're done with it. Like
They're done with
they have
it.
to try
No
new
more
things.
dating. So
It's
let's-
very
let's-
hard, to like, even especially for men who are like shy or not so forthcoming.
Are you shy, John?
No, I mean I'm pretty open. I guess when talking about all that stuff, I'm cool. I just don't practice a lot of it.
But by
But
shy,
I
I
don't
mean,
criticize like, ooh
it's
man,
hard-
they
no.
have a mental problem.
Right.
no,
That's
they
like
don't
to
at all.
each his
They
own. To each his own.
They just
Sexually
wanna-
curious. It's like
Yeah.
bi-curious, sex-curious. That's all it is. They want to experience a few things before they die.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's kind of like food for thought, as
Right.
oh well, yeah, life is only one, and you do have to live stuff, but at the same time, if it brings you pleasure, maybe,
Exactly. If it brings you
If
pleasure.
it makes you
brings I think
happy.
it's
and
actually.
if it doesn't, you don't do it again.
it doesn't, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I think that's the key. Like,
But if it was more acceptable, I think that people wouldn't go to those extremes. Like if it was more mainstream, that a guy could play both parts and a woman could play both parts in the bedroom, and sometimes she does what the guy does, like she pegs him, let's say, and that's
Pegs.
acceptable.
Eggs. You hear that? I hear these words.
watch out,
Like,
you're gonna get pegged.
Okay, but
What's up?
if that was more mainstream and like every day, and we exchanged power and exchanged those stereotype roles, I think there would be much fewer men like Mrs. Jenner, women,
Mrs.
who
Jenner.
go through so much,
To
pain and
make a point.
hormone
Yeah.
and cosmetic,
But-
because they feel like they have to choose. They feel like they have to be one or the other. because
and they don't
there's
have
really
to make a
nothing-
choice. They could
don't.
kind of like
Also-
play with it.
Yeah.
Also, I mean, in ancient Roman times, like men had men lovers,
Right,
and
exactly.
I think
And
the
it was
woman,
big, I heard. I mean,
It was
from
but it was
history.
more like the women were kind of used in a way for reproduction, and then men were pleasure.
Right.
Were
Right,
like a
right,
sex
right.
toy kind
Right,
of
for
thing,
each other, right?
For each other,
yeah.
right?
And ancient Greece. Too.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
then the women played with each other in the women's quarters.
Yeah, exactly. So everything went.
So
you
there's
know,
been that going on since
since the
Oh,
beginning
way
of
back in the
time.
beginning of
Oh,
time.
a lot's been
But it's
going
like-
on.
I
Yeah.
think it was all. It's very controlled too, because a lot of folks. It's been so taboo, in my opinion, that like religion, for example, had a lot to do with. Maintaining a sexual order. I think it's like
Well-
the fear. If you ask a grandmother, like, how did you have the, me? And, what? I don't know.
Oh, you know
no,
what?
No,
Well,
nothing happened.
It starts
Nothing
with
happened.
this
It's like,
whole idea
no, you
that
got it on.
God impregnates Mary. And it's
Right.
like, no, I believe in God, but I also believe that there was a human sperm.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
Or
It hasn't happened
wasn't-
since then.
I
Like,
wasn't-
how did they do
never,
it?
right.
Immaculate conception? I don't know.
You know, we weren't present at the time. We can't be sure about anything. But if you teach everyone that the ultimate ideal is not what we all do, that already like takes, you know, it robs us
Right.
of the miracle of life.
Right.
Right.
You know, the
But
miracle
it-
of like giving birth and creating life.
But it was a time, I think, because I mean, granted, times change, and I think like religion tries to stick to those older times when they were like, man, we were, you know, if you don't believe in the Lord Jesus Christ, we're gonna chop your head off, and it's
Right.
like, oh, I believe, because it was fear.
There's fear,
So
yeah.
it was like also a time of control, I think, you know, because you can imagine well, the stories of like Sodom and Gomorrah, that it was like drinking went, your neighbor looks hot, I'm gonna
Right.
go and have sex with her.
And all this,
He looks
and
hot, I'm gonna have sex
somehow
with her. It was
a
out of
lot
control.
of things that had to do with sex sent you to hell in the
Yeah,
afterlife.
and it was out of control.
Makes
So,
no sense.
Let's make it clear now. Sex is not evil.
No.
Yeah,
Sis,
it's
you
not.
will not go to hell.
Right, right,
if you
right.
have sex. It's something that is a pleasurable thing that you need to learn about. Now,
It's
real
natural.
quick, it's natural. This is super important because we're running out of time. And Eve, I have listeners that want to know about this. Women, we go through changes. Men, we go through change. They go through changes. Women, I think, get better, like you said earlier in the podcast, with sex. And men, they seem to lose interest in sex when they get older. How can they get back? And does Viagra really help? Do they need to go to the Viagra? And is it bad? I mean, grandma and grandpa could still have sex. I mean, like, tell me.
Yeah. Well, I think that it's great to have sex also for one's like sense of self and one's of, you know, sense of youth and vitality. I don't really believe so much in heavy medication. I think that the Viagra is kind of taxing on the heart. And I also think that it takes the guy, like he stays hard forever. And there is a limit to how many times, you know, the woman can come.
I mean, how long does he stay hard for?
Well, it depends on the, you know, there are different megs, there are different
Right.
pills. But it's interesting to me that the female Viagra will not get approved. It's ready.
Oh, so we
but
do
it's
have
not-
female Viagra.
We have it and it's not approved. It's still suppressed. It's not in the market. So, you know, same thing with like dildos that are specifically for women are not going out in the market. So there is still that kind of like pushing back against, you know, equal sexual equality in sexual pleasure. But I think that the guy can be made, men are visual. So, you know, if your man is like liking or laxing, I think that all he needs is a visual stimulation. You know, put yourself out there, like forget that again, that you're you, right?
Just
And
be
do a little
someone else.
show, you know, play the music, do a striptease.
So you think
do a
this
position you've never done before, you know, like make your body into something that would be irresistible to him. Dress yourself up, you know. You don't have to go, like, you can go to like Poshmark or a used, you know, online and get some
Sex
really
toys?
affordable, you know, sexy outfits, you know, like a fishnet stocking for the whole body.
Okay,
with
so
just
that
the-
works? You think that
I
works?
think that works, you know, because then he sees you completely different. You know, he
Right.
sees you in a light he hasn't seen you. You like arrange the lighting. So unless it's something like truly physiological and he needs to go to a doctor, right? And there's therapy for all kinds of stuff. You know, there's hormonal therapy, there's testosterone. So there is a lot that you can do. But my foremost advice to everyone is to speak about it. That's why I'm calling it speak sex. Once you speak about it and you find out how easy and normal it is to talk about all the sexual things that happen in your life and other people's lives with your partner, with your girlfriends, right? Then it becomes easier to actually talk about the problems when they come up, you know,
Right.
immediately. Instead of like hiding it and misunderstanding each other and then making the wrong assumptions and then getting into drama and conflict mode and creating crises when there need not be one.
Got you. So that brings us back to ladies and gentlemen. Please, once again, before I go to celebrity news and end this, Speak Sex with Eve
Yes,
podcast.
please subscribe.
Subscribe to it. You can hear her every single week, give you the best advice, more than I'm giving you tonight. 2
That's
hours.
right.
I only gave you guys an hour. This is
And
just
the
a
podcast is on Spotify. It's
Spotify.
on Apple Podcast. It's on Stitcher. So anywhere you have a platform, look for Speak Sex with Eve Eurydice and subscribe. Or come to
the website.
speaksextherapy.com.
There we go. So we're gonna end this real quick. Celebrity news. I have to tell you, it seems like